Hey, this is Joanna Hunter here from joannahunter.com, and I am checking out for you today Stencil, which is another one of these appsumo deals, and I'm quite excited to check this out. So I wanted just to go through really quick. It's gonna be a quick demo, but you enter your Stencil page here, and you get usually this is blank. I've been frittering about with this just to show you. And here you've got some cool things. So the first thing is you've got all these photos to choose from. So if I was to click that, for instance, that would very quickly. Now, Stencil have got 1 million, over 1 million photos for you guys to use. They're royalty free and they're available for commercial use. So if you decided you like this one, for instance, so much you wanted to stick it on a handbag, you could, which is really cool. That was one of the cool things. The next thing is they have all these like little icons and stuff, which are really cute. So if I just put that, and here, when you're putting something on, you get one of these boxes. And although it doesn't have the handy color palettes that Canva has, you can use your hex codes. So if you've got them on a little note somewhere for your hex codes, for instance, you can go in and pop a hex code in, and you can easily change. Say, for instance, I wanted to put that down there or something. Could easily change the hex code and put that in. You can move things front to back. I think this is flipping them. Yeah, you can flip them around and flip that little hand around, and you can clone it, which means obviously I think it's copying, and obviously you can delete it. So I'm going to delete that there. But you have, I think it was 40,000 icons to choose from. So, or there was a lot of icons as well. The other thing as well is templates. So these are pre-done for you. Some of them are quite nice, some of them are a bit naff, but they're pretty cool. Here is where things start to get really different from Canva, and I'm quite excited about this for um for this. So the best way to predict the future is to create it. I click there. Let's select that. I can put a drop shadow. That is something else that Canva doesn't give you, is drop shadows. I can increase the text size here a little bit. Now I've got this image in the background. Go a bit transparent with that. So if I get a shot of this and push this down here, you get an idea. You can't see that very well because I probably haven't done it that great. Maybe pop a wee better drop shadow on there. There we go. So how you get your logos up is you go into watermarks and logos. I happen to have this one. You can upload as many as you like. If you go into uploads, this is for your own images and your own backgrounds. And my logo was fully adjustable, so I could make it bigger or smaller. The other thing that's really cool is once I've done that, I can resize them. And you can just see how easy it becomes to resize an image. So you've got posts, ads, headers, and custom. The only thing that this does not seem to do at the moment, and I'm not sure, and I have sent them a little email to check, is that they don't seem to do PDFs. But I've been reading up on the forum this morning for them, and what they've said is that they do, they're always upgrading this program. So there's been lots and lots of changes and lots of upgrades since it's come out. So the people who are really early adopters to this, they are like literally singing its praises, saying how brilliant it is because they're constantly improving it. I like this little time thing because you could go back and change anything. Here you can use that to add text. You can add that to create a new image. You could use, oh, this is a cool one. So let's use this one. So if I go in there, that's my Facebook ads grid. And that tells me whether 20% of my image has got writing on it or not. So obviously I'm well out here with this big thing on here, but that was quite a cool feature just to snap on there, and you can see and check immediately if your Facebook ad is going to qualify or they're going to reject you because you've got too much writing on your ad. I like that. And of course you can clear it all. I'm going to say yes. And if I go in there and go into the Instagram post again, for instance, I can begin. Down here I can save, I can download, or I can preview and share. And this was a really cool one. So let's go up and slap a template on here. Okay, so let's just say that I'm gonna put a pirate ship on my social media. And what I can do is by clicking here, I can see what that's going to look like on a Facebook doodah. I can see what that is going to look like on Twitter. I can see what that's going to look like on Pinterest. I can have the post actually sent to my phone so that I can immediately put it up on Instagram, which is really cool. And be still my beating heart, because you can go straight to Buffer. Now I use Buffer for my scheduling, so this was a handy feature and a really nice little surprise. And you can also as well, you get a little link to the image as well. So if you want to send the image directly to someone, you can create a little link. So these were all the features of Stencil. Very, very quick overview. $49 lifetime access. It's safe to say, girls and boys, I think this is a really, really good buy. I pay over $160 a year for my Canva. I won't be giving up Canva, however, unfortunately, because they don't do the PDF thing. But it's definitely worth buying into this now, because I see them going down the route of Canva, and it wouldn't surprise me if the PDF thing wasn't going to be available later on. Like, I think that it might be something that will be in the pipeline. I can't say for sure. I have no idea, but they have a lot. They have all different types of headers and ads, and custom and custom anything. They just don't seem to be able to have this, like, where you could create a whole load of posts all in one, but possibly that will be coming. So I hope you've enjoyed this little demo, and I will catch you soon.